everyone, and welcome to our Christmas paper, scissors, glue online craft activity. Today we're going to make a reindeer using the letter R. First of all, we're going to take a piece of paper and our pencil, and we're going to draw the letter R. Draw a nice straight line, and then the curve, and then another line for the letter R, like so. We're going to make it nice and big, so we need to draw a second line outside of the first, like this, all the way round, and then alongside the line that we drew earlier. Draw another small semicircle in the middle. Using a darker colour, draw around all of the edges so that it's ready for you to cut out the letter. You can use the darker edges to follow with your scissors. It should now look like this. Take your scissors and cut carefully around the edges of the R, and use the dark edges to follow with the scissors. The middle bits need to be cut too, and you can ask an adult to help you with the middle bit of the top if you find that bit a little bit difficult. Carefully cut around the inside that you end up with a nice big hole in the middle. And there we have your letter R. What we need to do now is colour the letter in. Place your letter onto some newspaper to keep the table clean. Let's start with the reindeer's feet. Draw a straight line along the bottom of the R and then colour it in black crayon. Do this on both sides of the letter, like so. We then colour the rest of the letter in the colour brown, so the colour of a reindeer. Now you can see that the newspaper is very, very handy because we may go over the lines. It doesn't matter if you go over the lines because the newspaper is there to stop us making a mess on the table. You need to colour in the whole of the letter. So keep colouring until it is completely full. This can take a little bit of time, so be patient and just keep colouring. Now we're doing the legs, nearly there. Just when you get to the bottom, be careful not to cover the black feet with the brown crayon. Do it a little bit neater at the bottom if you can. Just doing the final leg, and we're nearly there. Now you can see the letter really starting to take shape. Just got the final bits to colour in. And there we have our coloured in letter R. You also can't see the lines that we drew earlier. Now we're going to take another piece of paper, fold the paper in half, and then we're going to draw around our hand, like so. Draw carefully around each finger with a pencil until you get a full handprint, like that. Then carefully take out your scissors to cut out the handprint. By folding the paper, we will now automatically end up with 2 handprints. The cutting can be a little bit tricky, so please ask an adult if you need some help. There we are. And as you can see, we have 2 hand shapes. Now we need to colour in the shapes. I'm going to colour mine in brown, but you can choose whichever colour you like. You can go really crazy here. You could add some sparkly bits, or you can add some feathers, different coloured paper, anything you want really to make it look festive and give it your own style. Let your imagination run wild. This bit can take a little bit of time, so please be patient whilst colouring in. The newspaper is there, so don't worry if you go over the lines. So there we have the first hand finished. Once you've finished that one, do the same with the second. Once again, colouring in all the fingers. This is where you could add some feathers or some decoration to make it look really interesting. You don't have to use the brown colour, you can use whichever colour you like. Just be careful with the thumb, sometimes it can get a little bit trapped. So just be careful and keep all of the fingers nice and straight. There you go, that's the second hand finished. Now we need to make his nose. So using some of the paper you already have, draw a big circle. Nice round circle. And then taking a red crayon or pencil crayon, colour it in. It doesn't matter if you go over the lines because we're going to cut it out. Then, taking your scissors, carefully cut around the circle that you've coloured in. You can ask an adult to help you if this is a bit tricky. There we have the nose. Next, we're going to draw a smaller circle to make the eye for our reindeer. Draw the circle and then taking a black crayon or pencil crayon, colour in just on the edge to make the pupil of the eye. Then taking your scissors, carefully cut around the small circle, once again asking an adult if you need help. There we have the eye. Now let's put it all together. Take the letter R, take each handprint and then position them using your glue. Put the glue at the top of the hand that you've coloured in, because that's going to go underneath the letter. Stick it underneath, one on the left hand side and one on the right. They will make the ears or the antlers of the reindeer. Remember to do this on your newspaper so that it doesn't get too messy. Once you've put the antlers on, you can then glue the bottom of the eye and attach it to the top of the R. Then attach the nose using your glue on the front of the letter R. There we have the reindeer. Now you can add a nice big smile using either a black pen or felt tip or pencil crayon. Draw a nice big smile under the nose. And there we have our letter R reindeer. We hope you've enjoyed our festive craft today. Thanks for watching everyone, and we hope to see you again very soon.